All right, everybody, we're going to be going over this Moto Madness video. All right, so Marius Elcase Honda CBR. Okay, so having some fun. Blind corner. Okay, nothing's around the corner. Very good. Hey, not so blind corner. All right, check in vision. There you go, check in vision. Very good. We'll talk briefly about that. Not really too much. Going around here, it's another blind corner. Okay, nothing's there. Got a blind corner. Orange stage, definitely. Because there's something around the corner. Brake, 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 brake. Couldn't escape to the left or right. Why did that vehicle slow down? Look at, there's a cyclist right there, and the vehicle couldn't pass the cyclist because that vehicle would have hit the vehicle in the oncoming traffic lane. Okay, so let's take a quick look at here. What I want to point out is that we get up to here, and when we have vision, we use it. So he's looking at the exit, then he's looking over here. And he's gonna, okay, nothing's here. He sees where his exit is, double checking here, and checking right here. Double checking here. So he's constantly looking. It's kind of like looking left, right, left when you're about to cross a street. Okay, just like you're gonna go through an intersection, you're looking both ways. You're using your vision when you have it. Now, one thing that I want to point out here, because we're supposed to be planning our ride here, remember? So locating hazardous situations. This is a hazardous situation. Are we assessing any relevant threats? We might be the threat with our vision use and our speed. Because right here, when we don't have vision, we don't really use it, and we're accelerating. So when you have vision, you have the opportunity to use it, use it. When in this situation, he doesn't have the vision, he doesn't have the opportunity, he just assumes it's going to be okay. What I want you guys to be doing is changing your mindset is when you have vision, use it. It is a tool, it is given to you, have it, use it, use it, use it. When you don't have vision, what can you do other than assuming that everything's fine? Slow it down. Make sure that you can handle the whole corner or the intersection or whatever it is until you have vision, because line of sight is a big problem, and we talk about that when we're out riding on the road and there's a vehicle blocking our line of sight. Don't just assume things are fine, okay? If you can't see it, don't go through it just yet, because we have a situation right here. Now, are you able to stop in time? Thankfully, he's able to stop in time, but he did lose traction. He did lose traction. Could have been a lot worse. All right, so here we go. TN going through here, going to decent speed, having some fun. There's a little Can-Am right there, and we're going off-road. Ooh, and there's a little bit of a crash. Okay, so we're going to decent speed. We have a passenger too. Look at that. We got two heads over there. You know, unless it's an ogre from World of Warcraft. But we're on the motorcycle with a passenger. We're just kind of cruising. Maybe we're talking to each other on our Cardos, which links in description for a discount, 20% discount, I believe. So we're coming up to here. And it adjusts every so often. But right here, we have our people up in front. You know, maybe we're talking to them, but whatever. But they decided to go off-road. I don't know why they didn't commit to the turn. There could have been a jostle of the suspension handlebars. Maybe, you know, somebody farted and started laughing, and then they went off-road. I don't know. Who knows? But at the end of the day, they did crash, okay? So we're not going to talk too much about, you know, committing to the turn. The main thing I want you guys to see is that if we're going to be riding with a passenger, make sure that they have full gear. Because, you know, we have full gear. Make sure they have full gear, because if you crash, they're going to be crashing with you. So I'm glad that she's got a helmet, gloves, jacket, boots, and these could be motorcycle jeans, because now they make really good motorcycle leggings and jeans for women. And they have hip armor or knee armor. Check it out, links in the description for Revzilla. But yeah, at this point, you know, as being a smart rider, just in case something happens, we have gear to mitigate some of these injuries. And then hopefully we can, since there's two of us on this motorcycle, rescue these riders if anything bad happens. Hey guys, quick shout out to Cardo. They sponsor these videos. They sponsor us here at DanDanTheFireman and Motorcycle Training Concepts. So if you guys want to support us, support them. You also get yourself a nice Bluetooth system like this. All right, guys, let's jump back in. Oh, here we go. Traction loss at 140 miles per hour. It is wet out. We are wearing just a hoodie. Definitely no armor in that. No armor in the pants. Those Mac Tool gloves, that is definitely not motorcycle specific. So at this point, do you think he's got high speed rated tires? Probably not. If he lost traction at this speed, on rain, it looks like a really good road. Do you think he's able to afford high-speed tires? So there's a speed rating on your tires that indicate basically what they're rated for. And they're expensive if you want to get super high-speed rated tires. And they usually burn out pretty quick. You know, let's say 3,000 miles. So you're going to constantly be replacing them. And do you think You know, maybe priorities aren't in the right place, that he's actually getting the right tires. I'm making assumptions here, but at the end of the day, if you're going to be doing stuff like this, you need to be going to a track with really good tires, with full gear, and without traffic on the road. And when it's not raining like this. So like, this is a close call that we should all be learning from and not doing. We should not be doing this. Even with full gear, to be quite honest, it wouldn't have saved him. So the adrenaline rush, this is why people want the adrenaline. This is not why I ride, guys. I ride so I can ground myself into the situation. I'm on the motorcycle. I have to stay focused because I'm taking responsibility for my safety. With the responsibility that I have for my safety, it makes me pay attention. Okay, if everyone else is supposed to be moving out of the way and everybody else is supposed to be, you know, not giving me close calls, then I could just sit here and be like, it's not my fault. I don't have to take responsibility. I don't have to think about it. I just have to go through and exist while I'm on the motorcycle going where I'm supposed to be going. But since I'm taking responsibility, I'm paying attention. Responsibility is going to buy you that freedom, okay? I want to be able to make choices. I don't want people making choices for me. So, yeah, you might get an adrenaline rush when you miss something, but I get kind of an adrenaline and dopamine and norepinephrine, whatever it is, kind of rush when I'm just paying attention and taking responsibility for things. I don't know about you guys, but when I check off a to-do list, oh, maybe I'm getting old. Okay, we got a sharp corner coming up ahead. You see the chevron, so that's indicating that there's, you know, a corner, obviously. There's no shoulder here. There is a centerline stripe, but it's almost invisible. So think about the situation you're in. Where are we? Should we be going fast around corners? You know, it won't if we make a mistake. You know, it won't if there's a vehicle coming around. This is a pretty bad road. I would not be running this speed. Riding this speed. I'm not running this speed. So we're gonna come up here. Oh, no. I saw the RPM, or heard the RPMs go down. And there is the dump. Okay, so we lost traction. So we slammed the brakes or something. Overall, not good. We shouldn't be going this fast. I can't tell exactly what happened, so we're just going to move on to this one right here. Riding with a group. Once again, having Bluetooth systems help out so much, guys. You have no idea. Write in the comments if you went from, like, I don't know, like many rides, maybe even years, without a comm system, and then you get a comm system. To me, it was like night and day. Just, it was amazing. I rode for years without a comm system, and once I did, it's like, wow, I can talk to people? All right, so we're coming up to here, and let's say our buddy, wants to pass us because, you know, we were going a little too slow, and he accelerates. Now, is this a right time to accelerate? Not really, because we're not set up for the turn. Okay, when we're coming up to turns, we should be in orange stage and also planning our ride. So are we in a good position for safety right now? We're talking about the guy that's passing. No. Is this a hazardous situation? Yes, it didn't locate it. Any relevant threats? I talk about your speed as being a possible relevant threat. When there's nothing out on the road, when there's no road surface hazards, no roadway users, but it's just us, we can become our own worst enemy and our own threat by accelerating too hard into a corner. So we might be our own threat here. Are we going to navigate these active threats? Well, if you start to notice that you're going too fast, you also have to slow it down. So that's you doing that. So right here, he's not doing that. Kind of screwed up, went too fast in the corner, wanted to get back into his lane because it's a blind corner. He didn't want to stay in that left lane and just go through the corner because there could be a car. It's a double yellow. So he's going to get back into his lane real quick, not set up at all. So you're kind of like going in, way out, and you still have to make that turn. So let's not pass each other first and foremost in a group ride. It's kind of bad for etiquette. And it's not something that I would like if I was in the front and all of a sudden the person behind me passed me and I'm supposed to be leading the group. No, we're not doing that. We have a structure here. And on top of it, it's going to cause issues like this. So just don't pass anybody. Maybe talk to each other on the comm system and be like, hey, can we speed up? Can we slow down? Hey, I'm going to pass you. And that way that person can slow down and you can kind of get back in. Okay? I don't know. Not something I would like to do. What the heck?